Hello, welcome to the video channel, right? And please either like or subscribe or whatnot just to keep me going. This is a video channel that basically you tell me which film to watch, or maybe I've seen it, and I'll give you my wee review on it. And to tell me what film to watch or what think about it, put it in the comments below, and I'll go through them. Okay. So I've just noticed. As I've been following these, I've been looking at the camera, and then I sometimes look down here, and it makes it look like there's some teeth missing down there, and I'm like gumsy and stuff, and and I know there's probably an ultimate place where the camera should go when you're making a YouTube, but I'm not a YouTuber, so yeah. But speaking of which, speaking about the teeth, who else do we know loses teeth quite often? Fighters. Does that give you a clue which film or films I'm talking about? I'm going to be talking about just today. Or did I already put it in the title? that's right. I've put it in the title. It's Rocky. Okay. I forget. I can't. I'd really. God, daft. Right. I've been hit in the head too many times. Right. I have loved these movies since I was young. So let's get it up. Right. Two massive thumbs up. Right. And it's only until recently as I realised that Rocky actually loses in the first movie. He doesn't win the fight. I know. And I think I must have watched that film 10 times before I realised that. But as I've got older and mature, I realised what the film's actually saying and what it is. But as a young kid, and a lot of young kids probably might be turned off because it's a lot of dialogue and there's not much action until the very end of these movies. So it's like piquing the interest. But for me, I think I've always gotten into the character development. I've always thought of myself as the underdog. Always thought of myself as somebody that, like Luke Skywalker or anything, that there's hopefully something out there that I can prove myself worth for. And that I can be better than I am. That there's something on this planet that makes me better than anybody else, or I'm not good at this, and the only good thing I am is whatever. And I felt that way for dancing for many years. But anyway, I digress. The Rocky movies. I mean, the first Rocky movie was like the first Rocky movie was like Sylvester Stallone made this movie, and it was kind of dark. But we've got to remember this was made in the 70s, and in the 70s there were a lot of sort of dark films, sort of like Mean Streets and everything else. So it was Death Wish and stuff. So it was the sign of the times when it came out, and and Sylvester Stallone put so much money into these movies. He put his own money and he bargained his house, and I'm not actually too sure the full story of the dog. I don't know what did he call his dog. Was it Butkus or something? But I think the dog had to go. But then the movie made money, and he managed to get his dog back. His brother was in it doing the wee bit of the singing and stuff. It was a whole family thing, and in a recent interview with Stallone just now, he says those films cannot be done anymore, which is sad. The film industry has become such a money marketing thing. They don't take risks on non-big famous people asking for money to make a movie. Which I think is the most traumatic thing ever, and I think that will cripple the movie industry, because all we're going to be getting are brands, and not that I'll say anything bad about the DCEU, but I can see people's opinions and ideas about why there's not much variety in the movie theatres. And for me, as I say, let's go back to Rocky. Rocky, I don't know what came first, Raging Bull or this one, but for me, every boxing film after Rocky, to me, feels like a homage to it. And we get this, and I must admit, there's certain films in this world that will get me all the time, and I swear, every time I watch a Rocky movie, I am in tears, and it's all about that inner struggle that we all face every day. And there's a fantastic speech that he makes in Rocky Balboa when he's talking to his son, and it's about, being hit all your life, getting up, moving forward, taking the punches. As things won't be handed to you, and that's how you win the fight against this life that we live in. It was something along those lines. You can check it all. What I'll do is I'll put probably a link to Rocky Motor sayings or whatnot, phrases down below, or a link to a Rocky famous speeches montage or something. I'll add that in the description below. Take a look, and maybe it might inspire you. And for me, that's what Rocky movies does. It inspires people. Yeah, you might just say it's one of these stories where it's been done to death, where a man who has nothing rises up and overcomes his fears and becomes a better person at the end of it. And it's all tried and tested. But in times like this, we need movies like that. And we must remember, this is, for me, I mean, spoiler warning here, it all goes sour for the guy. He just about loses everything. Yeah, he wins a lot of money, and then loses it, and then keeps on losing. He is taking the punches that life is thrown at him, but he's not giving up. He's not going to take the easy way out, which is very important in this modern age, and I've talked about it in my other channel, The Inner Mind, about men struggling and stuff like that. But this cannot just be for the boys. This is a morality tale for the girls as well, for everyone to watch these stories, to feel involved. He became a national hero in the city of Philadelphia. People run up the stairs, young girls and young boys run up the stairs, and when they get to the top of the stairs, they cheer like that, to thing with the hero. And that's how, to me, Rocky movies will always be, some of the best stuff out there for your own mental health. There's also when a young director, black director, came up to him, and he had this idea for Creed. I was like, oh no, they're just trying to expand it. They just copy, and I wouldn't feel right watching it. To me, it's not a Rocky movie. But then when I watched Creed, I found, no, this was done by a fan. And I, when I was watching it, I thought to myself, if they play the Rocky theme tune to this guy, I'm okay with it, because he's passed the torch down to him. And I think it definitely honours what has gone on before. Then when Creed 2 comes out, again, it deals with the Russian villain Dolph Lundgren, and you empathise with Dolph Lundgren's character and his son and everything else. And it's not about his rock. And when you see that, it's not about beating this Russian guy, or because when you see the father and the son run together, they won so much more. And that, to me, is what makes Rocky movies fantastic. And it's really not about the boxing. It's about proving things to yourself. It's about, I would say it's just about every other thing that happens in everybody's life and everybody's souls and ideas. And boxing is just a sideline. And for me, it's one of the top top franchises movies you need to see, and you need to watch it from start to end. I come across people who stop a movie and they walk out halfway through. You should never ever do that. So please, if you have not seen a Rocky movie, go out and stick it to the end. Be the fighter. And I promise you, you'll come away that much healthier mentally in the heart. That's my review on Rocky. Just remember, if you've got any more reviews about movies that you love and you want to hear my take on it, let me know in the comments below. Thank you.